A very good evening and a warm welcome. It's the DET-TRONICS Kuwait Cup 2023. We are at this fabulous venue at the KC Cricket Ground, and we have two fabulous teams. NAPESCO will be taking on HEISCO in this mega finals. I have the skipper Kishore Kumar for NAPESCO and Amaria to my left for HEISCO. Gentlemen, we are up and ready. We have a few mascots over here to help their teams cheer. We also have the match officials Moise and Sherlock with us, alongside Iqbal Pawat Karia from KOC. Gentlemen, we are up and ready. Let's head to the toss. Amir will be calling. 100 is the call. It's good news here. Quickly, we'll have a quick word with the skipper. Amir, please step up. Congratulations, it's your first final. Just tell me one thing very, very quickly. How is the vibe of your team getting here to the first final?
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank KOC committee for giving us a chance in this tournament. And yes, the boys are in very good rhythm. The momentum is good, and hope we continue this.
One quick question. You're the team that has been unbeaten right throughout, undefeated. That big rise smiles. Tell us, just talk us through that story of being unbeaten and what is the mood right now.
Uh, Basically, we are just sticking to the basic plans, that basic rule that just enjoy and give your best. The boys are very disciplined and they're delivering every time, and this is good for team.
Thank you very much. All the luck. You're going to bat first. I'll have a quick word with Kishore. Kishore, congratulations first of all for making it to the finals. You've lost the toss. Are you really bothered?
No, actually, last semi-final also we lost the toss, but we won the match actually. In fact, we want to bat first. No problem. Our team is good in batting and bowling both the sides. We are equal.
It's a toss that you've lost. Okay, you're chasing. What do you think would be a good score to restrict a team that is as good as HEISCO when it comes to batting?
We are planning to restrict them below actually. So here difficult to chase if they score more than our below 100.
Thank you, gentlemen. And that's it here. HEISCO have won the toss. The skipper Amir had no hesitation. They'll be batting. We'll catch the live action very quickly here with Ben Creations in a short while from now. It's very good evening and warm welcome here. It's the DET-TRONICS 2023. We're just seconds away from start of play. And for all those who have just tuned in, right here at BENCREATIONS, whose way the skipper Amir had no hesitation. Good ball to start off on the mark straight away. First runs on board. Courtesy that single in the offside. The offside, you can see there a ring of fielders. It's a 6-3 field. Certainly it'll remind you of the Ashes that is going on at the moment. Standing in a very crunch situation, but we are here live at the KOC ground. Ball number 2 resulting into a dot ball. Both these teams, NAPESCO and HEISCO, playing their first final ever in this particular venue, in this ground, in this tournament as well. It is the second edition. Tries to pull this one away, vacant spaces. It's just going to be a single there. Fielders converging from all ends. The match officials for this game, Moise alongside Shrikant Sherlock there towards square leg, will be officiating in this very important finals. Experience in abundance from both these match officials. Very calm, very composed. Beautiful action there. Another single being nudged away wide of backward point very gently. Both these openers slightly cautious. Karthikeyan and Rajdeep. Both have been pretty good. They've just started off very, very quietly, gently. On the other hand, Mohammad Ijaz there, beautifully bowled again on the offside. The batsman almost slipped, thinking of a run, but in the end, be sensible enough to be strolling back. It's going to be a good contest this evening. It's going to be a day-night encounter. It's almost 43, 44 degrees Celsius. The temperatures pretty much on the higher side, but still good enough to be playing a fabulous game of cricket here at this venue. Beautifully bowled there. You almost got a edge. Excellent over there from Muhammad. He's bowled a beautiful over, just giving away 3 singles on the offside, keeping it very tight. And straight away after bowling his first over, he's walked back towards mid-off. It's going to be all medium pace though from these opening bowlers. Plays it in the air, straight to the field at point. That is a wicket number 1. Can you believe it? Watching and looking straight into the sun. Looks like it is Avinash. There, he's aesthetic about the wicket. Just gently glided this, ever so gently. Radhakrishnan striking straight away. Karthikeyan has been in pretty decent form in this tournament. He's been sent back very, very quickly. All of a sudden, wicket number 1 falls. Avinash Jadhav there towards point. You can see him now and hear him loud and clear there. That wicket bringing plenty of joy. He was looking to the sun, mind you. It was not an easy catch though, but in the end he manages to grab his hands undone, pouching it very, very safely. Fielding has been pretty good so far. All the fielders on the offside have been on their toes. NAPESCO sensing something very, very special this evening, especially playing their first finals. You can see friends, families, kids all around. He has walked in. He's walked across, but slowly sliding down the leg side. The match official, Mo, is not interested, rightly so. You have to be slightly careful, Peter John, because he has this very shuffling right in front of his stumps, trying to get back and across. On the other hand, Rajdeep has been pretty good. He smashed this one, he beats the field. This is heading and racing away to the fence. Is it going to be the first boundary? Yes, it is. Exquisite timing on that one. Boundary number 1. And that's the reason Rajdeep has been on top of his game in this tournament. We'll come back to his stats. He's been super special in this tournament, probably one of the premier batters for HEISCO, taking his team into the finals. Mind you, HEISCO have been unbeaten right throughout, but this evening it's a new game. It's a knockout, it's a final. It can be anybody's game. The team that holds their nerves will be very much ending up on the winning side. So far so good. It's been good cricket all around. Some excellent bowling up front. Another beauty on the offside, but this time he finds a fielder, cover point. There is cushion there on the fence. They do realize that Rajdeep is very strong square of the wicket. Any room on offer, he's going to go hard at it. But at the moment, the bowler is playing to his strength, keeping it outside the off stump. He dances down the track. What a good shot that is. Does it go all the way? No, one bounce into the fence. That's the second boundary of this over. This over has been full of action right throughout. It's been a wicket. There's been a couple of boundaries. Both the boundaries have been pretty good. Very exciting. John Peter on this occasion dancing down the track, taking the aerial route. All of a sudden, trying to throw caution to the wind here. HEISCO, they'll want to back their attacking instincts of trying to power play initially. Talk about the man, Mohammad Ayaz Ijaz is back on, jersey number 61. He's got the ball in hand. He's got a very smooth run up, a good jump and approach towards the crease. Very rhythmic in terms of his run up and the approach. Can he possess that danger up front, try and pick up a wicket or two? On the other hand, both these batsmen, Rajdeep and Peter John, they've been batting together quite well throughout this tournament. Gently there, trying to tap this one on the offside, think of a run. Good recovery there from the batters. They decide not to, and wisely so. We'll have to compliment Mohammad the way he's bowling. The line, the length is probably in question. I'm very surprised he doesn't have a slip or a gully in place. He's been asking questions down the track. There you can see he's gone in the slip just as we speak. An edge screaming past. slip been there? Would the ball carried into that slips? But nonetheless, you can always find a logic as to what's happening out there in the center, and the logic says you want a slip, you want a slip. Still no slip. The mid-order is inside. There's a deep point. There's a deep third man as well on the fence. The two fielders allowed here in this power play. And Mohammad Ijaz is back. Absolutely spot on. The trajectory that he's bowling, very much sticking to the plans and the accuracy. Flawless. He's building plenty of pressure there. He bowled a very, very tight. Almost got a wicket there. Full and straight there, beautiful again. This time is more enthusiasm and nothing else. Still no slip, strange enough. His batters are searching, they're searching for cover, trying to get some bat on and ball at the moment. They're finding it ever so difficult. Here you're live here from the KOC grounds on Ben Creations. Covering up this finals, NAPESCO taking on HEISCO. There's a good contest on hand. Happening down the track, he dances. The wicketkeeper, they're trying to do their Johnny Besto, but in the end, all's well that ends well. Ahmadi Jaz building and piling up all that pressure, enticing some false strokes from both these batters. He's kept things very quiet, very tight. An excellent over. You can see just one leg by and a couple of runs. And those couple of runs were the courtesy of that outside edge, flying past the slips. Speak about T20, how good has Mohammad Ijaz started? He'll be unlucky not to find himself in that wickets column. But if you want, you have to have the kind of field that will help you pick up wickets. There's no slip, there's no gully has been pointing out. There's been some movement outside the off stump. It's been. He'll be coming on to bowl his second over. It's been a mixed bag so far. 16 for 1, 3 gone. The wicket keeper's not ready. Radhakrishnan, another good start for him. Cramping the batter for room. Giving absolutely nothing away. Where Rajdeep going to go? He was trying to dance and advance down the track. They have literally shut that offside with plenty of fielders guarding the offside there. You can see the 2 points, cover point and point. And he's bowling to his field. An excellent stuff there from the bowler. Loose ball. They almost got a wicket for that one. The fielder there lunging his right hand, but in the end the ball races away. Once it beats that fielder, it's heading only one way, and that's the fence. All of a sudden, he was bowling so well, keeping it outside the off stump. A little let go down the leg side, and he's picked up the boundary. That will certainly make both these batters feel completely relieved. Especially Rajdeep. Trying to dictate terms here at the moment. Both these batters for high score. Beautifully bowled there. Change in pace. Avinash there on this occasion. Pretty slow to start off with. In the end, he's single been conceded. It's pretty deep though. It's going to be interesting because John Peter, the aggressor, is looking to dance down the track every time he seeks a scoring opportunity. He feels running down the track is the best option. Is he going to stay in his crease? Is he going to dance down? It's going to be very, very exciting. He walks across, gently dabs one there, back to the bowler there. Good bowling there from Radhakrishnan. He's responded very well. Radhakrishnan Rao has been pretty good with bat and ball for NAPESCO, the go-to man, who's performed exceptionally well. He's got almost 180 runs in this tournament with the bat. Not to forget, he's got 11 wickets so far in this tournament. And he's the leading wicket taker. And the reason is his accuracy. He's got a very strange action, very Bumrah-like. He's got the lateral flexion in his action. You can see there his body falls away as he approaches the creases. There's not much he does with the non-bowling arm. Very unusual but very effective though. Good over, excellent over. Apart from that boundary there down the leg side, yes, coming back to the wickets column. Radhakrishnan is heading the wickets column with 11 wickets. Narasimha is the other bowler who's taken 8 wickets for NAPESCO, the other leading wicket taker for NAPESCO, just behind Radhakrishnan. Speaking about Rajdeep, he's got 163 runs, trying to cut this away on the offside. There's no room whatsoever to work with the batter. He's coming back to Rajdeep. Dilip Bainai, he's got 163 runs. He's got a best of 70. That'll be something that he'll want to reflect on and try and better it this evening. He's still there in the crease. He's trying to encash on that power play. Beautifully bowled there. 2 back-to-back deliveries. Same result. Play and a miss on both the occasions. Probably Rajdeep is trying too hard this evening and trying to impact the game with his stroke play. He'll have to just be slightly more patient. Shy at the stumps there, but the bowler stands in the way. Good stop though. There's plenty of chirping and cheering around there for the NAPESCO fielders all around. And the Manson Narasimha there. He's got 8 wickets in this tournament. Beautifully played there, but on the onside, plenty of vacant spaces. Once you beat that inner circle, the ball is heading only one way, towards the fence. Excellent shot. That's what I was mentioning. Rajdeep and John Peter will have to be slightly more patient, trying and maneuver play to the situation. Both these bowlers have been very, very good so far. It's not just changed the length, he's changed the line as well. Narasimha Prasad. All in all, Narasimha and Radha have got 19 wickets among themselves in this tournament. It's quite a bag full when it comes to wickets, and that's the reason the bowling has been so good and effective. That far more often picked up more than 7 to 8 wickets every game when it comes to the opposition. Over number 5 done and dusted, 26 for 1. The only man out was Karthikeyan. He was dismissed, caught Avinash Jadhav there at backward point for just a couple. Apart from that, this partnership has been pretty good so far. going at almost a very steady 5.2 runs an over. If they keep going at this rate, the projected score not head too far. 104, 105 is what has been projected. We'll keep the projection aside. We'll try and stick to live cricket at the moment. Here it's KOC. The floodlights are just lit up as the sun is setting sail to set. Mohammad Hijaz will continue. He's bowled two very tight overs. Very unlucky not to pick up a wicket though. He'll continue his third. His keeper desperately wants a wicket from him. On the other hand, Rajdeep and Peter have realized they'll play the situation, tapping this ever so gently. Singers will do is what will be the ploy at the moment. Probably this is going to be the last over that Mohammad is going to be bowling. He's dancing down the track. He gets his on the full. Plenty of bat. Good timing there, but there is cushion. Deep extra will cut this off. Only a single. He's trying to give himself all that room, but on the other hand, Mohammad has been very smart. He's pulled the length back, not giving away anything. It's a good battle. It's a good battle going on at the moment. He's trying to contain both these batters. Good stroke makers, mind you. Rajdeep and John Peter. They'll want to be backing their natural instincts of trying and playing their attacking style when it comes to their batting. Far better, pretty good tight. Mid-off is still inside the circle. Will he go up and over? Exciting stuff. And this is down the leg side. How often you see a field at long on, trying and appealing for a wide. It's almost 60 yards though. You'll have to vision what he's seeing. On the other hand, Hijaz has bowled his first sloppy delivery down the leg side. Can he recollect and regroup? Yes, he's done well on this occasion. A cheeky single been there. Trying having a shy of the stumps. He's missed this one by a mile. But nonetheless, the batter, they're very quick. Both these batters, mind you, are very quick on the feet. They'll try and keep these NAPESCO fielders on their toes right throughout this game. Slower ball there, excellently bowled, excellently executed. That's been the feature there for Mohammad. He's mixing up things. He's very intelligent. Probably he's been called up to bowl the last over in the power play. And the skipper has got his thinking cap completely on. He sacrificed an extra over there for Mijaz, but in the end they've kept them very quiet. All of a sudden trying to jab this one. A beautiful Yorker there. A bit of oohs, a bit of ahs all around. In the mix of things, both these batters trying to sneak or steal a single, but not the case. That's the end of the power play. You can see there. Sherlock there. Going clockwise. Signaling that's the end of the power play. It's been a good, decent one though. They've ended up this power play with just 5 runs and over, 30 for 1. The only wicket down is Karthikayan there. This is going to be very interesting. Will they keep the pressure on? Will the fielders converge, or will they spread the field out? On the other hand, they've done all the hard work, both these batters for HEISCO. John Peter alongside his partner, the in-form Rajdeep. Will they continue? Now the field is spread slightly ever. There will be plenty more gaps. Plenty more vacant spaces. There's no one there on the onside inside the circle. The only man behind square is the backward square leg inside the circle. Apart from deep mid wicket, deep long on, deep long off. There is an extra cover on the fence. There's a wideish third man who's been moved now to deep backward point. Interesting field. This is going to be very, very interesting. Now it's going to be more running though. Both these batters are very, very fit. It'll be a change of course. Change of course, not just in plan, but in action as well. They're trying to sneak a double there, but in the end, there, the fast bowler's arm, pretty good, pretty strong. On target. Keeping it down to only a single there. The mid-off and mid-on are pretty wide. There's a big, big gap there between mid-off and mid-on. Will John Peter target that gap? We'll find out soon. They're trying to go on the onside. Did he get something? Did he get something on that? There is feeling going all around. In the end, Sherlock just increasing that suspense ever so quietly. He just signals. He says his leg back. How often things get excited when you see an appeal. Just keeps going on and on and on. That's a full toss there. Gently just taps this one. Can they pick up a single with a challenge there? The batsman slipped there at the striker's end, but in the end he will complete a couple of runs comfortably. As I mentioned earlier, it's going to be plenty of running now, and that's what they have realized ever so quickly. They have to sort those angles. Beautifully hit, but straight to that fielder there. What I've really liked is the field placing has been pretty precise. The bowlers have been bowling to their plans and their field, more importantly. Narasimha Prasad into his second over. Slightly fuller on that occasion. Can it be close enough? Can it be close enough? Yet again, the fielder that shot extra, missing the target. Slowly but steadily, they're pulling back this scoring rate and the run rate, literally dropping. He almost was trying catching practice there, but the fielder there was all the time on the move. They had short extra cover. Had it been a conventional cover, probably that would have gone straight down his throat, but not the case. In the meanwhile, a couple of runs been picked. And showing good variations, good deception there from Narasimha. 7 overs gone, 36. Slowly but steadily inching towards that. Karthikeyan, the only man dismissed so far. As we take a short drinks break, we'll talk about world cricket all around. The Ashes, which has been spectacular this season. England putting up 5-9-2 on board. What an extra behind, winning the third test, making the fourth test even so interesting, especially with the bat in hand. England have really been outstanding. Yesterday he was batting very, very flawless, very much Kevin Peterson-like. He almost got us the glimpses of someone like a Ben Holyoke, the young Ben Holyoke, who took on the Aussies in the 90s. Ben Duckett didn't do much. Moin Ali, who's been promoted to number 3, has done fabulously well. Joe with a good 85. Brooks 9. We are back live here at the KOC ground. It's going to be over number 8. Radha Krishnan is rolling his arm over jersey number 21. He starts off with the dot ball though. Yes, very unlucky there for Johnny Bairstow. He was stuck on 99, just to be a spectator. Deserved a century. The Ashes is all set up. If England going to win this last test, if the weather does not interrupt. In the meanwhile, there's a lap coming down there. Surya Kumar Yadav. Much innovative there. Will that go to the fence? Does it have the legs? Doesn't seem like. But very innovative, very... John Peter there on that occasion. He's already picked up a wicket though. Radhakrishnan, he'll want to pick up another one very, very quickly because this partnership is slowly but steadily building on, pushing the NAPESCO bowlers and the fielders on the back foot. I've been mighty impressed so far. If you see the extras column, it's been just one wide and one leg by. Such has been the discipline here from the NAPESCO bowlers, led by their opening bowler Ijaz, who's been very, very accurate up front, setting the tone and the rhythm. Inside. The only thing that bowler is left is agony, anguish. He'll walk back, take the ball, shine it, and get ready all over. In search of his second wicket. Radhakrishnan there, big rise. He's sensing something special happening there. The batsman has been kept quiet for quite some while now. The wicketkeeper standing up to the stumps, which doesn't allow the batter to step or dance down the track. A good shot down the ground, long on, getting in place. Single is what HEISCO will have to be comfortable and content with. Good shot, but straight to that fielder there. Short extra cover. It's Narasimha, the fielder. That's the end of the over. He removes his cap. He'll be replacing Radhakrishnan very, very quickly. Another good shot, but probably it's going to be just another single though. There's a bit of deflection there from the bowler, but in the end, no danger, no damage. We are playing at this venue. All these matches have been day and night encounters. It's been pretty good, pretty exciting. This tournament has been very eventful. He pulls this one, he swivels across, but says a cushion. The fielder at deep mid wicket there. He's done well, charging in, keeping it down to just a single. He drives one very handsomely there. A couple of runs on the card, a slight fumble. Slowly but steadily, very gradually there. They're building on. It's been a pretty steady partnership, not a flourishing one though. 39 of 44. You can see there an outside edge there. Avinash Jadhav. A slight fumble there, probably a little bit of side spin on that one. The fielder at deep backward point has done well to cover up Avinash there on that occasion, keeping it down to only a single in spite of that slight fumble from the fielder. Narasimha on the other hand has been a little expensive though. Been plenty of runs being leaked, plenty of singles, ones, twos. The running has been pretty good. Mind you, it's not easy. The temperature is soaring high, 43, 44. Another shy of the stumps. But this time again, they will be penalized for overcompensating on that occasion. Another extra overthrown. This is what NAPESCO will have to be very watchful of. Not trying and slipping away things, keeping things tight. Another gentle dab. They're searching for the second, but the striker not really interested. And will stay a single. They're running at almost less than run a ball, both these batters. 9 hours done and dusted, 48. We're still to reach that 50 mark yet. It's been taking a long time to get there though. We'll take a short break here. I do have with me Syed Minaj will take away the mic and the next session though.
Thank you. और ड्रिंक्स ट्रॉली है बीच मैदान पर कि सदी हुई शुरुआत कही जा सकती है, धीमी शुरुआत। 9 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 48 रन, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। किशोर इस पारी में पहली बार गेंदबाजी करेंगे और इस मैच में पहली बार, और इस पारी का 10वां ओवर लेकर तैयार होते हुए किशोर अपने स्पेल का और इस पारी का 10वां ओवर करेंगे। उनके लिए फ्लिप प्लेसमेंट का मुआयना कर लिया जाए। एक खिलाड़ी है डिप मिड विकेट बाउंड्री लाइन पर, एक खिलाड़ी लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइन पर ऑन साइड में, ऑफ साइड में देख लिया जाए। एक खिलाड़ी डीप लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइन पर, एक खिलाड़ी लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइन पर। और अगली गेंद को फ्लिक कर दिया है फाइन लेग के क्षेत्र में। 1 रन पूरा किया दौर का दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने। 1 रन से ही संतुष्ट करना पड़ेगा दोनों बल्लेबाज को, और इन 1 रनों के सहारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है टीम का इस फाइनल मुकाबले में 49 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और अगली गेंद काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंद यॉर्कर ले, और फिर से वापस लौटाया जा रहा है गेंद को गेंदबाज किशोर के पास। अगली गेंद को कट कर दिया है, गेंद जारी है उस और बैक पेट पॉइंट बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। उस और फील्डर तैनात हैं। 1 रन का मौका बल्लेबाज के पास, और 1 ही रन से संतुष्ट करना पड़ेगा बल्लेबाज को। इन 1 रनों के सहारे अर्धशतक पूरा होता हुआ 50 रन का आंकड़ा छूती हुई हिस्को की टीम 50 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। राजदीप जो 23 के निजिस्को पर नाबाद बल्लेबाजी करते हुए, और अगली गेंद को हल्के हाथों से ड्राइव बर कर दिया शॉर्ट मिड ऑन के क्षेत्र में। 1 रन पूरा किया दौर कर, दूसरा रन लेना चाहा लेकिन उस और वो मना किया। उस और राजदीप ने 1 ही रन से संतुष्ट करना पड़ेगा, और इन 1 रनों के सहारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 51 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 10वां ओवर चल रहा है। यहाँ से अब थोड़ा शॉट लेने का प्रयास करना चाहिए दोनों बल्लेबाजों को, छक्के चौके लगाने चाहिए, और अगली गेंद को ड्राइव कर दिया है, गेंद उस ओर जा रही है एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़कर उस ओर रजदीप ने। इन 1 रनों के सहारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 52 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और किशोर काफ़ी रूम नहीं दे रहे बाजी करते हुए। और अगली गेंद इसे ट्राइबर कर दिया शॉट में डॉप पर के क्षेत्र में दौड़कर 1 रन पूरा किया दोनों बल्लेबाज ने। काफ़ी बढ़िया रनिंग, आंखों में इशारा, पलक झपकते ही 1 रन चुराया दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने। और इन 1 रनों के सारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 10 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 53 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान। बढ़िया गेंदबाजी इस ओवर किशोर के द्वारा। इस ओवर में मात्र 4 रन खर्च किए अपने पहले ओवर में। आए थे वो कुछ खास कर ना सके, 3 गेंदों का सामना किया महज और 2 रन बनाकर वापस गए। उसके बाद से इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों के द्वारा बढ़िया पार्टनरशिप होती हुई, एक साझेदारी होती हुई और हिस्को की टीम को और स्कोर तक पहुंचाते हुए 100 का आंकड़ा पर निर्भर है, क्या कर पाते हैं। जोएल गेंदबाजी करेंगे अपने स्पेल का पहला ओवर, इस पारी का 11वां ओवर लेकर तैयार। अगली गेंद को हल्के हाथों से फ्लिक कर दिया उस और फाइनल के क्षेत्र में। फील्डर तैनात है, जब तक गेंद को फील्ड करते थ्रो करते मौका था बल्लेबाज के पास 1 रन लेने का। 1 रन का और इजाफा हुआ है खाते में। इन 1 रनों के सारे हिस्सों की टीम का जा पहुंचा है स्कोर 54 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जोएल फिर से तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। काफ़ी छोटा बॉलिंग रनअप, दौड़ना स्टार्ट किया और अगली गेंद उस पर बोल्ड कर दिया बल्लेबाज को। गेंद को क्रॉस लाइन खेलने की कोशिश किए और गेंद जाके सीधे स्टंप से टकराई और दूसरा झटका लगा है उस और हिस्को की टीम को रद्दिक के रूप में। वो वापस जाते हुए पेवेलियन में 24 रन बनाकर 29 गेंदों का सामना किया, जिसमें 2 चौके शामिल थे। काफ़ी धीमी बल्लेबाजी कर रहे थे उस और रजदीप, वो आउट होकर जा चुके हैं पेवेलियन में। इस तरीके से हिस्को की टीम को दूसरा झटका लगा है अभी रजदीप के रूप में। उस और पहले ही अपने ओवर स्पेल में उस और बोल्ड कर दिया बल्लेबाज रजदीप को और एक सफलता दिलाई काफ़ी देरों के बाद। 54 के कुल योग पर दूसरा झटका लगा है हिस्को की टीम को रजदीप के रूप में। अब नए बल्लेबाज के तौर पर बीच मैदान में प्रवेश करते हुए के सफलता दिला चुके हैं उस और गेंदबाज अपनी टीम को। जोएल जो काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी करते हुए अपने पहले ही ओवर में एक सफलता दिलाई अपनी टीम को। फिलहाल इस समय तैयार होते हुए बल्लेबाज पहली बार सामना करेंगे इस मैच में, इस फाइनल मुकाबले में, करो या मरो के मुकाबले में। फिलहाल फील्ड प्लेसमेंट का मुआयना कर लिया जाए। विकेट कीपर के अलावा कोई स्लिप नहीं, एक खिलाड़ी गली के क्षेत्र में, एक खिलाड़ी पॉइंट पर, एक खिलाड़ी शॉट में डॉप पर। अगली गेंद काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंद नीचे रही, समझ ना सके गेंद विकेट कीपर के हाथों में गई। विकेट कीपर ने गेंद को सफाई के साथ गैदर नहीं किया, गेंद वहीं पर लुढ़क गई। कोई रन नहीं, अभी भी स्कोर रुका हुआ हिस्को की टीम का 54 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। पारी का 11वां ओवर चल रहा है, 11वां ओवर प्रगति पर। और अगली गेंद जाके पैड पे लगी है उस और अपील और उस तरीके से एम्पायर की उंगली हवा में, इस तरीके से तीसरा झटका लगता हुआ हिस्को की टीम को बिना खाता खोले हुए पेवेलियन में जाते हुए वापस। और एम्पायर ने कोई गलती नहीं की और इसे अक्रॉस द लाइन खेलने का प्रयास किया गया बल्लेबाज के द्वारा और सीधे स्टंप के सामने पाए गए और एम्पायर की उंगली हवा में लहराई और तीसरा झटका लगा है हिस्को की टीम को। शून्य के निजी स्कोर पर वापस जाते हुए पेवेलियन में और बैक टू बैक विकेट गिरता हुआ इस ओवर में तीसरा झटका लगा है हिस्को की टीम को 54 के कुल योग पर। और अपने पहले ही ओवर में 2 सफलता प्राप्त कर चुके हैं उस और जोएल। काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी कही जा सकती है, उस और चकमा दिया बल्लेबाज को तेज़ गेंद और सीधी स्टम्प लाइन की गेंद थी, इसे अक्रॉस द लाइन खेलने की कोशिश की और उस ओर चूके बल्लेबाज गेंद जाके पैड पे टकराई और एम्पायर ने कोई गलती नहीं की और एक बढ़िया निर्णय देते हुए उस ओर एम्पायर ने और एक और झटका लगा है हिस्को की टीम को 54 के ही कुल योग पर दूसरा झटका बैक टू बैक झटका लगा उस ओर हिस्को की टीम को। स्कोर है 54 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अभी तक 4 गेंद इस ओवर में जोएल फेंके गेंदबाजी कर चुके हैं, मात्र 1 रन खर्च किए हैं, एक डॉट गेंद और 2 सफलशाली गेंदबाजी करते हुए अपने टीम के लिए। जोएल फिर से तैयार होते हुए अब नए बल्लेबाज के तौर पर मनोज आए हैं बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए। फिलहाल इस समय वो स्ट्राइक लेते हुए और अगली गेंद को इसे सुरक्षात्मक तरीके से सिर्फ ड्राइव पर कर दिया शॉट मिड ऑफ के क्षेत्र में। उस पर फील्डर तैनात है, रनों से वंचित किया बल्लेबाज को, रन लेने का मौका नहीं। फिलहाल इस समय स्ट्राइक लेने के लिए तैयार जोएल काफ़ी आत्मविश्वास से भरे हुए वो गेंदबाजी करने के लिए तैयार, दौड़ना स्टार्ट किया हमारे कमेंट्री बॉक्स की ओर से। और अगली गेंद यॉर्कर लेन की गेंद, इसे हल्के हाथों से सिर्फ ड्राइवर कर दिया उस और गेंदकार पे खाता खोला और टीम को पहुंचा दिया है 55 के कुल योग पर। 55 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर 11 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद हिस्को की टीम का इस फाइनल मुकाबले में स्कोर है उस और हिस्को की टीम का 55 रन 11 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद, जिसमें 3 बेशकीमती 3 महत्वपूर्ण विकेट गंवा चुकी। अब मनोज क्या करते हैं अपने टीम के लिए। फ़िलहाल इस समय वो अभी बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए आए हैं बीच मैदान पर। रवदीप का वो सिल्वर का माफ़ कीजिएगा, स्कोर है 55 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और अगली गेंद बॉलर वाइड ट्राई किया उस और बॉल गेंदबाज ने गेंद को खुद फील्ड किया, फिर से चल पड़े अपने बॉलिंग रन पर, कोई रन नहीं। राधा कृष्ण वो गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं अपने स्पेल का, वो शायद ये अंतिम ओवर होगा उनका। फिलहाल इस समय वो तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए 8 से 10 कदमों का बॉलिंग रन वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे, उनका सामना करेंगे मनोज। और अगली गेंद दिशा से भटके ऑफ स्टंप से काफ़ी ज़्यादा बाहर उस और एम्पायर का इशारा वाइड बॉल का। एम्पायर ने दोनों हाथों की पंछी की तरह हवा में लहराया, वाइड बॉल करार दिया। 1 रन का और इजाफा हुआ है खाते में हिस्को के और इन 1 रनों के सहारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 56 रन। इस अतिरिक्त के सहारे 56 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। पारी का 12वां ओवर चल रहा है, 12वां ओवर प्रगति पर। उस और ऑफ स्टंप से काफ़ी ज़्यादा बाहर दिशाहीन गेंदबाजी कही जा सकती है गेंदबाज कृष्णा के द्वारा। मनोज के लिए देख लिया जाए, ऑन साइड में बाउंड्री लाइन पर एक खिलाड़ी लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइन पर, एक खिलाड़ी डीप मिड विकेट बाउंड्री लाइन पर, एक खिलाड़ी शॉर्ट लेग बाउंड्री लाइन 30 गज का जो घेरा है उस घेरे के अंदर। और अगली गेंद को ड्राइव किया उस और कुछ देर गेंद हवा में ले रही उस और फील्डर से उनके हाथों से गेंद छिटकी। एक जमींदान मिलता हुआ कहा जा सकता है मनोज को, लेकिन बढ़िया कोशिश उस बढ़िया प्रयास कहा जा सकता है फील्डर के द्वारा। शॉर्ट कवर के क्षेत्र में जो तैनात थे फील्डर। फिर से कृष्णा तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए दौड़ना स्टार्ट किया और उस और ललचाया बल्लेबाज को और उस ओर के मनोज ने गेंद को ड्राइव कर दिया लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। फील्डर तैनात हैं, 1 रन का मौका है उस और मनोज के पास। इन 1 रनों के सारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 56 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। पारी का ये 12वां ओवर चल रहा है, 12वां ओवर प्रगति पर। और अगली गेंद को हल्के हाथों से सिर्फ ड्राइवर किया, रनों के लिए नहीं। गेंद गई शॉर्ट कवर के क्षेत्र में, उस और फील्डर तैनात हैं, रन लेने का मौका नहीं। फिलहाल इस समय अभी भी स्कोर रुका हुआ 56 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर हिस्को की टीम का। और अगली गेंद को फिर से ड्राइव किया, फिर से उसी क्षेत्र में गेंद गई उस और फिर से शॉर्ट कवर के क्षेत्र में, फील्डर तैनात, रन लेने का मौका नहीं। काफ़ी सदी हुई कसी हुई गेंदबाजी करते हुए, काफ़ी निडरता दिखाते हुए अपनी गेंदबाजी में उस और कृष्णा कोई रूम नहीं दे रहे हैं कोई भी शॉट खेलने के लिए। और अगली गेंद काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंद, उस और किस्मत वाले रहे कि बल्ले का किनारा नहीं लिया। विकेट कीपर ने गेंद को सफाई के साथ गेंद को गैदर किया। इस तरीके से ओवर की समाप्ति हुई है। बारह ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है हिस्को की टीम का 57 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अब जोएल जो पहले ओवर में अपने स्पेल में काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी किए थे, वो फिलहाल इस समय वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे। कप्तान ने याद किया है फिर से 2 विकेट प्राप्त किए थे अपने पहले ओवर में, 2 सफलताएं अर्जित करते हुए अपने पहले ओवर में। फिलहाल इस समय वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे, अपना दूसरा ओवर लेकर तैयार और इस पारी का 13वां ओवर लेकर तैयार। विकेट कीपर एकदम भी विकेट के पीछे एकदम चंबे की तरह चिपके हुए। मनोज को अगली गेंद उस ओर ड्राइव कर दिया है। मनोज ने गेंद उस ओर लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ जा रही है। उस ओर फील्डर तैनात हैं। 1 रन का मौका बल्लेबाज के पास। इन 1 रनों के सारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 58 रन 3 विकेट के। अजयल फिर से तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे ओवर द विकेट गेंदबाजी करते हुए। रनों के लिए खूबसूरत छक्का जड़ते हुए उस ओर जॉन, और इस पारी का ये पहला छक्का कहा जा सकता है और उस ओर जॉन के बल्ले से निकलता हुआ इन नुकसान पर खूबसूरत स्ट्रोक। जैसे ही गेंद ओवर पिच मिली और इसे खूबसूरती के साथ उठा दिया गेंद को लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर। 6 रनों छक्के के सहारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 64 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अजयल फिर से तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए वो गेंदबाजी करने के लिए तैयार और अगली कवर के क्षेत्र में गई। उस ओर फील्डर तैनात है। रन लेने का मौका नहीं, रनों से वंचित किया बल्लेबाज को। फिलहाल इस समय स्कोर रुका हुआ हिस्को की टीम का 64 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर इस फाइनल मुकाबले में। और अगली गेंद को हल्के हाथों से ड्राइव कर दिया है। गेंद उस ओर शॉट मिड ऑफ के क्षेत्र में गई। रन लेना चाहा उस ओर बल्लेबाज ने, लेकिन मनोज ने सामने नन स्ट्राइक छोर से स्कोर रुका हुआ 64 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जोएल जो काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी करते हुए अच्छी वापसी कही जा सकती है 6 लगने के बाद। और अगली गेंद ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर जा रही थी, इसे कट किया बैकवर्ड पॉइंट के क्षेत्र में। उस ओर फील्डर तैनात हैं। रन लेने का मौका नहीं। काफ़ी सदी हुई गेंदबाजी करते हुए, कसी हुई गेंदबाजी करते हुए उस ओर मनोज को फिर से तैयार जोएल गेंदबाजी करने के लिए वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे। और अगली गेंद काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंद बाहर निकलती हुई। उस ओर किस्मत वाले रहे कि बल्ले का किनारा नहीं लिया, अन्यथा किसी भी संभावित कैच को लपकने के लिए विकेट कीपर तैनात थे। इस तरीके से ओवर की समाप्ति हुई है। 13 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है हिस्को की टीम का इस फाइनल मुकाबले में 64 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जोएल जो काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी की है अपनी टीम के लिए, अभी तक 2 ओवर की गेंदबाजी की है, 9 रन खर्च किए हैं और 2 सफलताएं। उस जोएल को 2 सफलताएं प्राप्त किए थे अपने पहले ओवर में। अब कौन आते हैं गेंदबाजी करने के लिए? फिलहाल इस समय थोड़ा समय लगेगा। अब देखने वाले के बाद यहाँ से 42 गेंद पहली पारी में शेष है और अब इस 42 गेंदों पर कहाँ तक पहुँच पाती है हिस्को की टीम, कितने रनों का लक्ष्य देती है सामने वाली की टीम को, विपक्षी टीम को। अब ऐसा लग रहा है स्पिन अटैक लगाया गया है मोर्चे। किशोर कुमार गेंदबाजी करेंगे सामने वाले छोर से और उनका सामना करेंगे मनोज, जो काफ़ी आक्रामक बल्लेबाजी करते हैं। अब ऐसी दरकार है इसको निकले और अगली गेंद फुल टॉस, इसे ड्राइव कर दिया है, गेंद दोस्तों जा रही है लॉन्ग लेग बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ 4 रनों के लिए शायद। और ऑल फील्ड खराब होने के कारण 1 रन पूरा किया, दूसरा रन भी पूरा कर रहे हैं उस और मनोज, और दौड़ कर तीसरा रन भी पूरा किया दौड़ कर। ऑल फील्ड धीमे होने के कारण गेंद अपने आप ही रुक गई, 3 रन जोड़ते हुए अपने खाते में 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। किशोर फिर से तैयार और उनका सामना करेंगे जॉन, जो सामी बल्लेबाज के तौर पर बल्लेबाजी करने आए थे। और अगली गेंद को हल्के हाथों से सिर्फ ड्राइव बर कर दिया पॉइंट के क्षेत्र में। जब तक गेंद को फील्ड करते थ्रो करते मौका था उस और बल्लेबाज जॉन के पास 1 रन लेने का। इन 1 रनों के सारे हिस्सों की टीम का स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 68 रन 3 विकेट को नुकसान पर। किशोर फिर से तैयार और अगली गेंद को खेला है, गेंद उस और लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ जा रही है, उस और फील्डर तैनात हैं। 1 रन का और मौका उस और मनोज के खाते में, और इन 1 रनों के सारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 69 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और अगली गेंद को ड्राइव कर दिया है, गेंद उस ओर जा रही है डीप लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़ कर, दूसरा रन भी तेजी के साथ पूरा करते हुए काफ़ी बढ़िया रनिंग दोनों बल्लेबाजों को जा रहा। इन दोनों ने के सारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है इसको की टीम का 71 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। इस फाइनल मुकाबले में पहले बल्लेबाजी करती हुई हिस्को की टीम। और अगली गेंद को ड्राइव किया लेकिन रन मिलेगा नहीं, गेंद गई शॉर्ट कवर के क्षेत्र में, फील्डर तैनात, रन लेने का मौका नहीं। और इस ओवर की अब अंतिम गेंद लेकर तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाज किशोर अभी तक 7 रन इस ओवर में खर्च कर चुके हैं। अगली गेंद को फ्लिक किया, गेंद गई शॉट मिड ऑन के क्षेत्र में। जब तक गेंद को फील्ड करते मौका था 1 रन लेने का। इन 1 रनों के सारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है इसको की टीम का 72 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर 14 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद। अब यहां से 6 ओवर और बाकी है पहली पारी में। अब यहाँ से 36 गेंदों का खेल बचा है पहली पारी में। इस 36 गेंदों पर कितने रन बटोरते हैं हिस्को की टीम के बल्लेबाज। फिलहाल इस समय इन दोनों बल्लेबाज के ऊपर काफ़ी दारोमदार एक कि अपने टीम को कहां तक पहुंचा पाते हैं, एक सम्मानजनक स्कोर तक पहुंचा पाते हैं या नहीं। फिलहाल इस समय इन दोनों बल्लेबाज के ऊपर काफ़ी दारोमदार है मनोज और जॉन के ऊपर, जो काफ़ी बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी करते हैं, काफ़ी आक्रामक बल्लेबाजी करते हैं मनोज और जॉन। वही आक्रामक तेवर दिखाना होगा इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों को हिस्को को एक अच्छे स्कोर तक पहुंचना है। तो 130-40 तक मैक्सिमम पहुंचना है, तो इन दोनों बल्लेबाज के ऊपर काफ़ी दारोमदार। फिलहाल जोएल की अगली गेंद, इसे ड्राइव कर दिया, गेंद एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ गई, उस फील्डर तैनात, रन लेने का मौका। और इन 1 रनों के सारे हिस्सों की टीम का स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 73 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जोएल फिर से तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। अगली गेंद को खेला है, गेंद उस ओर जा रही है कारपेट के सारे डीप मिड विकेट बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। गेंद के फील्डर गेंद के पीछे आते हुए 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़ कर। उस ओर मनोज ने सही तरीके से टाइम नहीं कर पा रहे हैं गेंद को, काफ़ी जोर से खेलने का प्रयास करते हुए उस ओर मनोज। स्कोर है 74 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर हिस्को की टीम का। और अगली गेंद को खेला है उस ओर जॉन ने, गेंद उस ओर जा रही है लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। फील्डर मुस्तैद है लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइन पर, जब तक गेंद को फील्ड करते मौका। स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 75 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जॉन जा पहुंचे हैं 38 के कुल योग पर 44 गेंदों का सामना करने के बाद, जिसमें 2 चौके और 1 छक्के शामिल। और अगली गेंद को ड्राइव कर दिया है उस, और फिर से गेंद उस और जा रही है लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। गेंद के पीछे फील्डर भागे जा रहे हैं जब तक गेंद, और उस और एम्पायर के इशारे की प्रतीक्षा, और उस और काफ़ी बढ़िया फील्डिंग कही जा सकती है लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइन पर। उस और दौड़कर 3 रन पूरा किया बल्लेबाजों ने, 2 रन पूरा किया, माफ कीजिएगा, बल्लेबाजों ने 77 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। फिर से जोएल तैयार होते हुए राइट टर्न ओवर द विकेट गेंदबाजी करते हुए, शॉट गेंद थी, तेज गेंद उस और छूके बल्लेबाज, गेंद जाके गेंद सीधे विकेट कीपर के दस्तानों में गई, कोई क्षति नहीं, कोई नुकसान नहीं उस और हिस्को की टीम को। उस और बढ़िया गेंदबाजी कही जा सकती है उस और गेंदबाज जोएल के द्वारा, उस और चकमा दिया, छकाया बल्लेबाज जॉन उस और मनोज को। और अगली गेंद को ड्राइव कर दिया है उस और गेंद जा रही है लॉन्ग ऑफ डीप लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़ का, दूसरा रन भी तेजी के साथ पूरा करते हुए दोनों बल्लेबाज, काफ़ी बढ़िया रनिंग इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों के द्वारा। इन दोनों के सारे हिस्सों की टीम का स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 15 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 79 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 15 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है इस और हिस्को की टीम का इस फाइनल मुकाबले में, पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए इस फाइनल मुकाबले में 79 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जॉन बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं 38 के कुल योग पर, 44 गेंदों का सामना करने के बाद, जिसमें 2 चौके 1 छक्का शामिल। मनोज नॉट आउट 12 के कुल योग पर नाबाद बल्लेबाजी करते हुए 12 गेंदों का सामना किया है, जिसमें अभी तक कोई चौके और कोई छक्के, कोई बाउंड्री नहीं जॉन के उस और मनोज के बल्ले से। अब यहाँ से 30 गेंदों का खेल शेष। अब इस 30 गेंदों पे कितने रन बटोर पाती है हिस्को की टीम? 120-30 के आसपास पहुंच पाती है हिस्को की टीम तो काफ़ी बढ़िया रहेगा। काफ़ी टफ होता है चेस करना इस मैदान पर। अब नरसिम्हा गेंदबाजी करेंगे, वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे। 3 ओवर की गेंदबाजी की है, 19 रन खर्च किए हैं और सफलता कोई प्राप्त नहीं कर सके हैं नरसिम्हा। अगली गेंद कुछ गेंद हवा में रही, लेकिन फील्डर से पहुंच से बाहर गेंद एक कवर बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ गई। 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़ कर उस पर बल्लेबाज जॉन ने। जॉन जा पहुंचे हैं 39 के कुल योग पर। कुल रनों की संख्या जा पहुंची है 80 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर हिस्को की टीम का। नरसिम्हा तैयार, फिर से दौड़ना स्टार्ट किया, राइट एंड ओवर द विकेट। अगली गेंद उस और हवा में है और आउट। इसे खेलना चाहते थे लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइंस के ऊपर से, और बल्ले का अंदरूनी किनारा लगा और गेंद हवा में लहराई। अब बैकवर्ड पॉइंट पे कोई गलती नहीं की फील्डर ने। एक आसान सा कैच लपका और नरसिम्हा को मिलने वाली ये को लगता हुआ ये चौथा झटका उस और मनोज के रूप में वो वापस जाते हुए पेविलियन में 13 गेंदों पर 12 रन बनाए अपने टीम के लिए। काफ़ी धीमी बल्लेबाजी कही जा सकती है उस और मनोज के द्वारा। अब नए बल्लेबाज के दौर पर बीच मैदान पर शेख ताजुद्दीन बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए गए हैं जॉन का साथ देने के लिए। शेख ताजुद्दीन क्या कर पाते हैं अपने टीम के लिए? फिलहाल इस समय वो स्ट्राइक लेने के लिए तैयार, और नरसिम्हा एक सफलता प्राप्त कर चुके हैं। काफ़ी वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे और उनका सामना करेंगे बल्लेबाज इस मैच में पहली बार सामना करने के लिए तैयार होते हुए ताजुद्दीन। और अगली गेंद ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर निकलती हुई उस और खतरा हो सकता है। ओ, फील्डर ने जरूर थ्रो किया था, विकेट कीपर के बाल बाल बचे बल्लेबाज ताजुद्दीन। उस और रन लेना चाहा तो उस और जॉन ने नॉन स्ट्राइक छोड़ से मना किया तुरंत, और सुरक्षित पहुंच चुके थे उस और ताजुद्दीन। 16वां ओवर चल रहा है और स्कोर है हिस्को की टीम का इस फाइनल मुकाबले में 80 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और काफ़ी खूबसूरत नज़ारा देखने को मिल रहा है चारों ओर। और अगली गेंद को खेला है उस ताजुद्दीन ने लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ, 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़कर और 1 ही रन से संतुष्ट करना पड़ेगा। बढ़िया फील्डिंग उस लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइन पर न्यास के द्वारा, 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़कर। स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 81 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 16वां ओवर चल रहा है पारी का। अब 2 गेंद 6 से नरसिम्हा के ओवर की। अभी तक नरसिम्हा ने 1 सफलता प्राप्त कर चुके हैं इस ओवर में। अभी तक 2 रन खर्च किए हैं इस ओवर में और 1 सफलता भी प्राप्त कर चुके हैं। फिर से नरसिम्हा तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए, वो गेंदबाजी करने के लिए तैयार। और अगली गेंद स्लो गेंद और अपील आहा से निकली सभी फील्डर के द्वारा, लेकिन इस अपील को नकार दिया एम्पायर ने। लेग स्टंप से बाहर जा रही थी गेंद, इस वजह से एम्पायर का इशारा है नॉट आउट का। कोई खतरा नहीं, कोई नुकसान नहीं हिस्को की टीम को। अभी भी फिलहाल इस समय इसको रुका हुआ 81 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर हिस्को की टीम का। और अगली गेंद को खेला है गेंद दोस्तों जो जा रही है लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ। 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़कर, दूसरा रन भी तेजी के साथ पूरा करते हुए दोनों बल्लेबाज, और इन दोनों के सहारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है हिस्को की टीम का 83 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 16 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 16 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है हिस्को की टीम का 83 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जॉन जा पहुंचे हैं 41 के कुल योग पर 47 गेंदों का सामना करने के बाद। और ताजुद्दीन 2 गेंदों का साथ 1 रन बनाकर नाबाद बल्लेबाजी करते हुए जॉन का साथ देते हुए अब किशोर फिर से तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। अभी तक 2 ओवर की गेंदबाजी की है किशोर ने, 13 रन खर्च किए हैं और वो गेंदबाजी करेंगे। ताजुद्दीन के लिए फील्ड बैट्समैन का मुआयना कर लिया जाए। विकेट कीपर के अलावा कोई स्लिप नहीं, एक खिलाड़ी गली के क्षेत्र में, एक खिलाड़ी बैकवर्ड पॉइंट पर, एक खिलाड़ी शॉर्ट मिड ऑफ पर, एक खिलाड़ी एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री लाइन पर, एक खिलाड़ी लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइन पर। यह है ऑफ साइड की फील्ड। ऑन साइड में एक खिलाड़ी फाइन लेग के क्षेत्र में 30 गज के घेरे के अंदर, एक खिलाड़ी मिड विकेट बाउंड्री लाइन पर, एक खिलाड़ी लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइन पर। और पहली गेंद ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर निकलती हुई उस पर बल्ला चलाया, लेकिन गेंद और बल्ले में कोई मुलाकात नहीं और गेंद विकेट कीपर ने गेंद को सफाई के साथ गैदर किया उस और गिल्लियां बिखरी, लेकिन सुरक्षित व सलामत बल्लेबाज अपने क्रीज में मौजूद थे, कोई रन नहीं। फिर से तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाज किशोर और ताजुद्दीन तैयार। और अगली के फिर से उठा के खेलने की कोशिश, फिर से चूके मिस टाइम हुए और फिर से उस और छकाया बल्लेबाज उस ताजुद्दीन को किशोर ने। और यहाँ पे ताजुद्दीन को ये करना होगा कि जॉन को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा स्ट्राइक पर लाए, क्योंकि उनकी काफ़ी देरों से बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं जॉन, उनकी क्रीज पे आग जम चुकी है, उन्हें ज़्यादातर बल्लेबाजी करने दे। और अगली गेंद को बॉलर वाइड ड्राइव किया, गेंद उस और लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ गई, 1 रन पूरा किया दौड़कर, दूसरा रन लेना चाहा उस और जॉन ने मना किया और अपने बढ़े हुए कदम को वापस खींचा क्रीज में उस और ताजुद्दीन ने। 1 रन का और इजाफा हुआ है खाते में, स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 84 रन 4 विकेट के। अब जॉन अपने धीरे धीरे अपने अर्धशतक की ओर अग्रसर होते हुए, और किशोर फिर से तैयार होते हुए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए, वो गेंदबाजी करने के लिए तैयार और उनका सामना करेंगे जॉन। और अगली गेंद को रूम बना के खेलने की कोशिश, गेंद गई शॉर्ट कवर के क्षेत्र में, रन लेना चाहा उस और मना किया, उन्होंने रनों से वंचित किया बल्लेबाज को, कोई रन नहीं। अभी भी इसको रुका हुआ हिस्को की टीम का 84 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और अगली गेंद को हल्के हाथों से ट्राई, बल्लेबाज के पास काफ़ी बढ़िया रनिंग और उस और उतना ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग कही जा सकती है उस लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री लाइन पर, और काफ़ी कही जा सकती है निष्पक्ष की टीम की गेंदबाजी काफ़ी सदी हुई रही है, कसी हुई गेंदबाजी रही है। स्कोर है 85 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगली गेंद को खेला है, गेंद उस और लॉन्ग ऑफ बाउंड्री लाइंस की तरफ आ रही है, उस और फील्डर तैनात है, एक ही रन से संतुष्ट करना पड़ेगा कोई, और इन 1 रनों के सारे स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 86 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर 17 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद। अब यहां से इस पारी में और किशोर काफ़ी बढ़िया सदी हुई गेंदबाजी करते हुए काफ़ी कसी हुई गेंदबाजी की, मात्र 3 रन खर्च किए इस ओवर में। 3 ओवर में अभी तक 16 रन खर्च किए हैं और लेकिन सफलता नहीं मिली है। काफ़ी कसी हुई गेंदबाजी लेकिन सफलता से वंचित। स्कोर है हिस्को की टीम का 86 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 17 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर है 86 रन इस फाइनल मुकाबले में हिस्को की टीम का 86 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। सिल्वर जो 3 गेंदों पर 2 रन बनाए अपनी टीम के लिए। रजदीप ने 29 गेंदों पर 24 रन बनाए अपनी टीम के लिए। और जॉन 40 रन बनाकर नाबाद बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। मनोज जो 12 रन बनाए अपने टीम के लिए। और ताजुद्दीन नाबाद अभी बल्लेबाजी करते हुए 3 के कुल योग पर। और अब हमारे साथी कमेंटेटर विनोद अब आपको आगे का आंखों देखा हाल सुनाएंगे।
And welcome back here. The action continues. High score. They have been on the slow side here. In the meanwhile, it's Muhammad Hijaz who's walked in there. There's danger, danger, danger. Not so. It's been pretty good. John Peter there. He's been there from the start. An early entry and he's still there. 42 of 49. He's been on the slow side tonight. We'd have to compliment Mohammad Ayaz Ijaz, who's been splendid. He's bowled 3 overs, very, very economical. Just going under 4. 12 is what he's given so far. He dances down the track. There's a chance there. The chance up and over. Just as we're speaking about his economy and being economical, not so. John Peter all of a sudden has got into an aggressive mode. He's changing gears very quickly, very fast. Splendid shot. It'll be a very, very intriguing and splendid shot down the ground. We'll certainly enjoy the replays. John Peter, when he haven't goes this particular 6 down the ground, he's got 2 maximums, 2 boundaries. Slowly but steadily, he's trying to build on pace. Ahmadi there, slow ball off the radar. Down the line earlier on, and I asked him a very quick question about his favorite bowler. He told me a very simple and a quick response was Waqar Yunus. Was his childhood hero. Very much into Waqar steps there. You can see there a Yorker that will certainly not make Mohammed proud, but surely Waqar Yunus as well. But in the meanwhile, they scamper through, squeezes down towards long off. How often have you seen a Yorker been squeezed out and still managing to pick up a couple of runs down towards long off? This story so far, Manoj Kumar has done well to provide some support, but you will have to compliment John Peter, who's on the verge of getting to his half century. Yes, certainly. We'll hold the celebration for a while until he picks up another couple of runs. And John Peter has battled himself to a well-deserved, hard-working half century. He had to toil very, very hard initially. He was kept bogged down by some very, very tight bowling, and in the end he's managed to pile up a half century, almost run a ball there. Just under 100 is the strike rate. Now he'll be looking to make the most out of his long stay at the crease. John Peter giving himself room, but beautifully followed up there by the bowler Mohammad. Allowing that single, everyone is on the edge of the circle. They sense that the boundaries is what they will be looking forward to stop, and that brings up the 100. It's been a long while that the NAPESCO batters have taken to get to that 100-run mark. Wicketkeeper standing up to the medium pacer. He squeezes one down towards long on. They're looking for the second, they're thinking about the second, but not the other way around. Noel there from the long on fence has denied them the second run. 18 gone, 1-0-1. Still things are completely under control here for NAPESCO. They'll have to just bowl those 12 balls with a lot of intensity and intent to keep this as minimum as possible. But on the other hand, HEISCO batters, especially Peter John, not to forget, he's batting in very, very hot conditions. He'll try to make the most of what is really happening out here. It has been splendid. Mohammad Ijaz has completed his quota. He's gone for almost 6 runs and over, wicketless this evening. It's 24 so far. On the other hand, we'll run it through the scorecard very quickly. Kartikan 2, Rajdeep 24. John Peter still there, 52. Manoj Kumar has provided good aid at 12. Taijun there, 7. And so we're just 12 more deliveries away. We're having a quick short break. In the meanwhile, yeah, we're back live. It's another one towards deep mid. We get a couple of runs. Campers through 2 quick runs. Taken the 2 balls already gone by. The single of the first, a couple of the second. Joel DeMello is the new bowler who's coming to bowl back. He's bowled 3 overs, 2 for 19. Been very successful so far. 2 wickets is what is picked up. Slowly but steadily, they're trying to build up and try to get to at least 120. Initially dances down the track. He's been cleaned up. John Peter, he's been dancing down the track all this evening, and finally he's been caught short of his ground. The wicketkeeper does the rest. A very well compiled 54 of 54. Splendid. As we have a short break, we have 3 young ladies who have just walked up, and they will be sharing their thoughts and what they think about cricket. I've been told and informed that they do play cricket and they are part of the Kuwait cricket national women's team. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm on the development squad, so I'm not in the national team. So yeah, and then I started playing in Mumbai. So basically, I'm gonna go in the development squad, and I started learning since 5th grade.
As you speak so much about cricket, we would love to hear something more, but you'd begin with your name and just tell us something more about yourself.
My name is Sayukta. I like to play cricket. When I was 5, when I was in 5th standard, I got inspired by my sister who also plays cricket, but now she quit cricket. But I was inspired by her. So yeah, that's how I started playing cricket, and now I will try to go in the women Kuwait national team.
We'll keep the conversation going. Stay here, don't go anywhere. Hang on. As we catch the live action, still the highest score is there, trying to pile up a big score. It's been a busy last 2 overs, and we'll keep an eye on the scoreboard ticking. The good shot, trying to really go downtown. Probably got a faint edge. Did he get an edge? We'll try and find out. The ball is screaming through the fence. That will be a welcome boundary, is it? Yes. Not of the bat though. It is a bye. Everyone missed it altogether, not just the batter, the wicket keeper as well. HEISCO. Young ladies who love cricket and they'll want to speak their experiences about taking up cricket. And what do you think when it comes to the game of cricket? Why did you take up cricket?
Well, I love the game cricket, honestly. It's such a good game. It's a team game and I love playing team games. I was inspired by my dad who also plays cricket. He's been playing cricket since I was a child and even before I was born. So it's just cricket has been there my whole life. I've been going to matches, ceremonies, everything. So it was basically a hierarchy sport that was given down to me. And I love cricket, yeah. It's just been in the family for so many years. And yeah.
There's plenty of information being shared. She says cricket is there not just in the family, it's been there in the genes right throughout. She says her dad has inspired cricket right throughout. Does her dad still play cricket currently in this day today?
Yes, he does play cricket. He's captain of many teams, and that inspires me to play cricket so good that I can become captain of many teams, inshallah.
He's looking to follow dad's steps and not just becoming a player but running the team and captaining the team. Tell me one thing, have you played with your dad cricket?
Yes, I have played with my cricket with my dad. He taught me everything I know today, and it's been hard because he expects so much from me. So I've just been through hard cricket since childhood, so I can play whenever, wherever.
Okay, just before we go to, we're having a short break, just tell me now, like your best friend who was here, who's taken up cricket, okay, what do? You bat, you bowl?
All-rounder, so I can do anything, but I'm more on the batting side. And my best friend, she's an all-rounder. She likes batting, she likes bowling, she likes everything. So yeah, so we play together. We swap. Sometimes I'll bowl, she'll bat. Sometimes she'll bowl, I'll bat. So we practice with each other, and that's how we are stepping up our game.
Stay tuned, stay tuned. We have one more to go. We'll catch a lot more about you guys. There's plenty. Who's your favorite cricketer when it comes to women's cricket? Just one word.
I really don't have any favorites because everyone's just so good. Yeah, that's all I can say. I really don't have any favorites.
That's very strange. She has plenty of favorites, not just one favorite. But in the meanwhile, here, probably it's a run out. We'll have to wait and watch. The square leg umpire Mo is there. Is strolling down to set the stumps alight. Now, as we come, we have another young lady over here. Tell us your name first and just tell us something that has brought you to this cricket ground today.
Hello, my name is Fatima, and I came today because my dad told me that there was a cricket game going on, so I decided to help out. My dad's been playing cricket for a long time, and I was inspired by my dad and my sister who plays cricket a lot.
One question, you're helping your dad out with cricket or with the buffet?
I really don't know about that. More about the cricket side, but I love the buffet too.
She loves the buffet and she's probably here for both the cricket and the buffet. In the meanwhile, there's Skya there. Is it Joel? Yes, it is. He's picked up one out of thin air. Good catch. Another one bites the dust. And down to the closing stages here. HEISCO are slightly falling apart at the moment. We will have another short delayed break courtesy that wicket. In the meanwhile, we'll move across to these young women who speak about cricket. Tell us some.
She's gonna talk about.
I like RCB. My favorite plays, of course, Virat Kohli, the GOAT. IPL these days because I'm busy in my practice and all the tuitions. But yeah, that's it. I don't know actually, the current situation. I can't really watch it on time, so because yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep the conversation. To HEISCO, is it going to be close? He almost missed the mark by a fraction there. The bowler, he was not in position, probably not. was not sighted, the stumps behind him, not a good technique for the youngsters. All those who have just tuned in, plenty of families, friends, young kids, women's cricketers around. It's an evening that is really lit up here at the KOC ground. We are just a few deliveries away from the closure of this particular innings. So far they've done well. NAPESCO there again, one more in thin air, another catch. The fielding actually after John Peter, who held the innings together. All of a sudden there's a flurry of wickets towards the back end. Probably 2 wickets in this. Kishore Kumar picks up 2 in this over. He'll be bowling his last over. Yes, as we continue the conversation, yes, tell us something about your IPL experience.
Well, I'm really an indecisive person when it comes to choosing, but even I would say Virat Kohli as a good player. I really love Hardik Pandya in GT, but I'm MI all the way, Mumbai Indians all the way. It's really ironic because honestly, I'm not such a big fan of the players of MI, but then Mumbai is my state, so I'm just supporting the cricketer. He really inspires me a lot.
A Mumbaiker, a true Mumbaiker, speaking a bit more on the patriotic side. She loves Mumbai just because it's a city. We'll stay tuned. Cricket is still live here at the KOC ground. Another one towards long on. Will they take the second? Do they want to take the risk? So far, so good. The fielding of NAPESCO has really pushed back HEISCO, who have been phenomenal. Have you been coming and watching these games in the night these days, or is just the final you've turned up to?
It's just the final I turned up to, but I would have turned up to other matches as well if I wasn't busy.
Are you disappointed that Dad's team did not make the finals?
Very, very disappointed because my whole life he has been winning all the games, and he comes home from matches, and I'm like, "Did you win it?" And he's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay, then that's a good thing." Uh, he hasn't won this match, unfortunately. He hasn't won this tournament. Kind of sad, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, you have to win or lose in life.
Just take a short break. I'll just announce that HEISCO has finished their innings at 119 for 8. It has been a splendid effort, courtesy John Peter 54, Rajdeep 24 have been the main contributors. Not to forget, the bowling cards has been splendid. Kishore Kumar, who has picked up 2 wickets. So has Joel Dinello. He has picked up 3 wickets. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and we'll catch these girls live in front of the camera. They were right behind the camera all throughout. And welcome back, young ladies. You're there, and this has been a good experience right throughout. Now, tell us. Now, you spoke about a lot of about men's cricket. Virat Kohli, yes, he's a global icon. Do you all girls follow the Women's Premier League?
I haven't really gotten into the women's league because like I don't do much of cricket. But then you can ask them.
As you all know, I support RCB, so of course I support RCB in women's also. Smriti Mandana, of course.
I'm not really a women's cricket team watcher. It's not like I'm not like a feminist, but I just haven't been watching female cricket that much. It's just always men.
It's been always men. It's strange emotions all around. Okay, someone watches Virat Kohli and it's strange. She says Smriti Mandana. Tell us something. Tell your friends something about Smriti Mandana, because there is a reason, not just you following Smriti Mandana. So I do follow Smriti Mandana very, very, because she comes from Sangli, which is very close to my place. Some of my friends are very common friends of hers, and I've never all know it. Can you tell your friends the importance of Smriti Mandana being there and her cricket?
I mean, she's good. I like how she plays. Like I've followed her since my childhood, of course. Well, not childhood, like 2-3 years ago. And I really like her, like how she plays her style and every match. So you all should see that. You should learn from it. So yeah, I don't know. That's it.
Apart from the cricket, have you loved watching turn up? Friends, boys, and now we're seeing a lot of young girls turning up. Do you all are coming and following up the cricket, or is just that you're coming around and just having a look at something else that apart from the cricket?
To see the match, of course, and it's my first time. Like not first time, third. or second time because, of course, my dad doesn't play, but really a big fan. But I'm inspired from Iqbal uncle. So yeah, you want to say?
Well, like I said, I've been coming to this ground a lot because my dad comes here a lot, and I've been playing in some of the matches as well. So I get practice from that, and it's not only that I sit here and watch. I do sit here and watch, but it's mostly supporting the teams, giving them water, playing sometimes in the field when they don't have that much of players, and yeah.
I have one last question because I have a few more guests here. Tell us something about your Kuwait development squad experience. Are you three part of the Kuwait development squad? And what is the experience? What's your roles? What do you do bad ball?
I joined the development squad quite a few months ago, and alright, I joined the development squad quite a few months ago, and it's actually an amazing opportunity for girls in Kuwait at least because as far as I know, none of the girls in none of the girls in Kuwait used to play cricket, and now there's a lot of women showing up, and I've been a vital active role in cricket. Kuwait's women. I go in the top orders for batting and top orders for bowling as well. Sometimes I captain my team, sometimes I don't, and always in the inner circle for cricket. And yeah, you go.
I actually did not learn cricket from Kuwait, but I will surely join like from Mumbai. So yeah, I will try to join it. And she told me her experience it was good, right?
It was once in a lifetime.
I mean, I played couple of matches there. So yeah, 2-3 matches I played, and they are like, yeah, okay, sure, you're there. You want?
Well, in the Kuwait development team, you can learn from the Kuwait national women team, nationals, and it's really go over there, play, learn more cricket, and I've upped my cricket game from the development squad. We have professional coaches over there, and it's an amazing ground over there, and you get to learn a lot there. So, Gula.
Welcome, good evening here, and we have the gentleman here. We have few dignitaries with us for this event. Especially, we would like to thank and extend our gratitude towards the title sponsors, DET-TRONICS, for sponsoring this tournament. Thank you, sir. We have the gentleman, Mr. Shine Envy, on towards my extreme right, alongside Mr. Deepak Ishwar and Mr. Iqbal here from KOC. Welcome, sir, and tell us your experience of the whole thing regarding the tournament and cricket.
Hi, thank you so much. I'll make it short actually because the second team is already marching towards the pitch for the second half of the match. So basically for us, great pleasure to be part of this tournament, and we are there in the country in Kuwait for 35 plus years. Partnership with Almir, and Almir is also one of the key integral part of this tournament. So it's great pleasure to be here in Kuwait. We were planning to come visit for the league match, which did not happen. At least we are there for the final match. So it's good to be here. Yeah, thanks.
So your thoughts, especially with this tournament going on, especially with all the contribution and the involvement of DET-TRONICS, especially your experience about this tournament.
I think these sort of events will lift up the spirits of all who is here, and also we can know about the talents outside the office, and we can get to know about people, each other, to encourage these sort of events. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Cricket has been there, and have you been actively been participating, or you intend to play cricket anywhere down the line at this one?
I have been quite away from playing cricket for some time, but still, yes, yeah, this is something like being from a country in which like cricket is in our blood, so it is never at least I think I can contribute to an extent, yes.
So one question: you've seen a lot of families, kids, friends, everyone is here, and especially at this part, especially being summer, still you'll see such a huge turnout. How does it make you feel?
Yeah, for me, that is exactly we were talking to Iqbal. Yeah, so we had exactly the but even though it's less humid there, it is dry here. But again, I mean, it's difficult to be there right at the middle and play. But I think still the interest for cricket actually we can see. I mean, even the family is coming down. So it's a good thing to watch actually. Yeah, it's all like cricket brings everybody together. Yeah, so that is the game of the cricket. So.
I mean, we have very short game, and he's here every day. Iqbal, tell us how much an effort it takes here to get cricket going.
Yeah, that's a really we need to have great efforts to actually arrange such kind of tournaments. First of all, I would like to actually thank DET-TRONICS for sponsoring us and allowing us to arrange such a wonderful tournament. And we would like to actually ask few more maybe in future such sponsorship. And really, since there are very few committee members available right now, but I'm trying my best to arrange everything and keep it up to the mark. Thanks.
It's covering live. Thank you very much, gentlemen. That's been it. Yeah, good to hear about everything around there. Plenty of things in store in future. We'll be looking forward to it. We'll be looking forward to seeing you, meeting you. And as we catch the live action, NAPESCO has taken. One last question as we behind the camera now. Now we have plenty of time. Just tell us, what do you think? You pick your favorite team tonight. You've been here right throughout at the start. Tell us something about your favorite team tonight.
It looks like for me the batting side is gonna win actually. I bet for NAPESCO to win. Yeah.
We both are from sales, so I think chasing target is something which is something inbuilt. So yeah. That's a good one. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll keep the humor going. Thank you very much, Iqbal sir. And we'll catch the live action as NAPESCO look to chase 199. Yes. Have a wonderful evening, gentlemen. NAPESCO are up and running there straight away. It's been good. Can they defend the score? High score. They've been unbeaten right throughout in this tournament. Will it continue tonight, or things certainly? Will it go their way? We'll have to wait and watch. It's been a good, decent start. Pulled away, but straight towards the wide mid-on, who's inside the circle. There's no one there on the leg side. You can see the crowd really building up nicely. What more? The buffets are open, the dinner's there. Everyone strolling, taking a part, enjoying the cricket and dinner together. This is splendid. He cuts it away, but straight to the point. On a couple of occasions, not finding the gap. A couple of good strokes, going straight to the fielders. It's going to be a very interesting chase, though. Not a big target, just 6 runs is what they require. It'll just take a lot of common sense and logical cricket to get to that 120. But as we say, he gets a leading edge trying to go work on the onside. How good is it? Probably he's using some extra grand bat there. He has done so very well. In spite of a leading edge, he still picks up a couple of runs. Joel DeMello there is still yet to find himself at the striking end. Kalpesh there bowling the opening over, just going for 7 runs. Narasimha Prasad pretty much stand and deliver. He's picked up 6, opening his account. He's got this scoreboard ticking for NAPESCO. For the first time, it's going to be Joel DeMello who will be taking strike. He smashes one there. A bit of inside edge, dragging this wide of long on. No timing on that occasion. Saeed Minhaj is the bowler. Earlier we had Saeed Minhaj in the com box here with his Hindi commentary. He was splendid. Ball in hand in front of the camera, they out in the center. Saeed Minhaj, short run up, bustly, very good pace generated. A bit of a surprise there. He looks a good amount of pace. He's going to keep it outside the off stump. Jersey number 13, Saeed Minhaj. Good line, good length, straight to the fielders. Driven is very handsomely. There is a chance, and yes, probably you'll not require an umpire to declare this one. Certainly straightforward. Joel thinks the other way around. They're going to have a word. They're just going to consult, because probably the vision there for Sherlock was very much unsighted, with him not knowing whether the keeper blocking his view. But from the opposite end, Moise, the match official, has helped Sherlock to understand that the ball directly crashed into the stumps. And it's a very good decision, mind you. A bit of consultation is always welcomed, and just to ensure that you get the right decision. Getting all those thought process going through. In the end, we'll settle with something that is dead accurate. Wicket number 1 down there, good throw. All of a sudden, HEISCO have just pumped themselves up. Wicket number 1 informed that run out there. Certainly that was hit very firmly. Narasimha there was no single, to be very honest. Joel DeMello has literally sacrificed himself. Wicket number 1 down, NAPESCO. The floodgates are open now. Wicket number 1. Can they get a couple more? Can they get a few more wickets? The HEISCO bowlers, the bowling has been pretty steady, pretty good. He's looking very good, very sharp with the ball. The action resumes. Saeed Minhaj is all set, right arm over. Straight away middling this one. A bit of yes, a bit of no hesitation again. This is always on the cards, especially when the run out has just occurred. Radha Krishnan, who's walked in, he did very well with the ball earlier on, getting that breakthrough up front. His decision slightly wider. It will be called a wide there. Slightly wavered. It's his first extra that he's conceded so far. Saeed Minaj. The bowling from both these teams have been pretty good, pretty disciplined in terms of those extras. Plain a miss. Just 3 wides been given earlier. When NAPESCO was bowling, that has wrapped him on his pads, but certainly that is going down the leg side. Apart from the bowler, there was no one else entrusted. The match official Moise stands tall, unmoved. That's what experience really calls out for. Just as we speak, coming back to some international cricket, India have done well in their second test, scoring 374 for 6 after West Indies choosing to bowl, inviting India into bat. As we speak about India, NAPESCO is here, stealing a single towards deep third man. Will they take the fielder on? Yes, the fielder was caught napping there. Couple of runs conceded. Everyone looks astonished. Giving a big extended glare to the third man fielder. It's coming back to the Indian scorecard. Yashasvi Jaiswal again following up his splendid 100. He's got another 50. So is Rohit Sharma. A very good first wicket partnership there. Slower ball down the leg side here. Will give NAPESCO another extra, courtesy that wide. It's coming back to Rohit Sharma. He scored a brilliant 80. Couple of half centuries, not going on to make it big enough to get to the 3 mega mark, but Virat Kohli on the other hand has got 121 for him. Trying to pull this one away, Radha Krishna not getting any timing. Ball almost slicing off the bat, almost back to the bowler. Yes, with India 1 up in their series. Jadeja got a good compiled 61, providing good support for Virat Kohli. India 376. The loss of 6 wickets still there, hanging. And this one certainly been given there. Mo is choosing to raise his left hand, and the dreaded finger sends Narasimha back. This is going to be a very interesting replay. How close was that? Wicket number 2. HEISCO will find some breathing space with 2 wickets down now. Will NAPESCO put on a fight back? Will be very, very interesting to watch. Can they stand up tall? It's a big turn up here at the KOC grounds. In the meanwhile, still there's a bit of yes, a bit of no, a bit of yes and a bit of no, and yes, that is disaster. Wicket number 3 falls. A couple of runouts. Dear oh dear. The running has been out of the world at the moment here for NAPESCO. Narasimha was sent back courtesy that LBW. You can see that Joel, he was caught short of his crease early on from a direct throw. Excellent fielding, and this time around it's Radha Krishnan, the man in form. He has been sent packing very, very quickly for a single digit 4 that he scored. Doesn't look very happy, but that's history now. All of a sudden, NAPESCO are in deep, deep trouble here. 3 down, 14 goals. Still into the third over, early stages. The power play is still on. It's only a question of who will take the responsibility and try and bat NAPESCO out of trouble. The dugout will be certainly slightly shell-shocked. Playing a miss. All of a sudden. Applying as much pressure as possible. Kalpesh, he's picked up a wicket courtesy of that leg before. He lets this one go by. Kishore Kumar, the skipper, is there in the middle along with Mohammed. He'll have to try and rebuild this innings. It's going to take a special effort. Where did that one pitch? Certainly it pitched outside that strip. Probably it's going to be called a no ball, and it has been called a no ball. Free hit. He's been literally gifted there. He smashed this one. Out comes the big willow. A swat across the line, and it goes towards that deep mid-wicket fence. And that'll be the first boundary here for NAPESCO and Mohammed. The top 3 batters, Narasimha, Joel and Radhakrishnan, not doing much. 2 of them were caught short of the crease. One was caught right in front of the stumps. It's good, really good to see a lot of young kids around, families. You can see a big line there at the buffet. Everyone is crowded, they're not interested in what is happening in the middle. On the other hand, HEISCO eyeing their trophy with the kind of start they've got. They do feel that 120 is a score beyond par to go and get. And what a start have they got. Syed Minaj. Slightly skittish there. Very deceptive. He's bowling quick. He's keeping things very, very simple. That's something which is very, very interesting. Now he's called up the mid-on inside the circle. There's only one fielder. That's the deep third man on the fence. This one sneaks under the bat. Big swing and a miss. Had he got any connection? The last big swing that he made, probably this ball would have gone out of Ahmadi. But he's failed to do so. Beautiful. Trying to chase this one down from and abound beyond the fence. Excellent shot, excellent result. Probably that boundary will lift the spirits of the NAPESCO supporters a bit, trying to believe that they can do this. But one thing you'll have to really want to believe that this score is pretty much 6 and over, so it's almost runnable. Nothing fancy needs to be done. You just need to be poking around, trying and ensuring you pick up runs here and there. In the meanwhile, he nudges this one, closes the face and flicks this one towards deep square leg. Everyone giving chase. Tell you what, the wicketkeeper has almost gone to fetch that one. In the meanwhile, 3 runs been picked there. Good intent been showed here by Prabhu. Skipper Kishore Kumar Prabhu alongside Mohammad are trying to build a partnership which has been a lacking point. 11 so far, this partnership. Probably Rajdeep has been given the ball. He'll be getting his hands rolled over for the first time in this innings. Rajdeep Dilip Bhai. Left arm over. What a good shot, but this goes straight up in the air. The fielder flings his cap and he runs. The fielder who comes from extra cover almost bluffs the fielder who's trying to scream in from mid-off, and he takes this one out of the dark skies. A very, very good catch. And that'll further dent NAPESCO's hopes of getting across the line. 4 down. HEISCO will strongly start believing that they have a hold on this game so far. It's been a slightly scratchy start there for NAPESCO. This is an excellent spell here from Rajdeep. He's been the pick of things. He's been probably the leading scorer there for HEISCO. Left armour over the wicket, angling the ball across the right hander. Play and a miss. This time the ball angling away. Just as I was speaking about that angle. Leaving the right hander. He's mixing up things very well here, Rajdeep. Forward defense, not something you see very often in a T20 game. Such has been the bowling, such has been the discipline and the control, not to forget. He's bowling well within himself, keeping it simple, keeping it tight. He wants to allow the ball to swing as much. Henceforth, Rajdeep is trying and bowling as full as possible. And that is an excellent over. A wicket taking over, not to forget. So far so good for HEISCO, not for NAPESCO though. As we speak about the batting charts, Vignesh Kugsal, he's got 218 runs in the entire tournament, with 88 being his best. Followed by Radhakrishna for NAPESCO. He's not there in the middle anymore. Radhakrishna's night with the bat and ball is over. Probably got an inside edge onto the bat. He's coming back to that chart. Radhakrishnan from NAPESCO. He scored 184 runs in this tournament. Very successful one for him with the bat. 59 is the highest for Radhakrishnan. Not to forget, he's the leading wicket taker with 11 wickets as well. So it's been an all-round show for Radhakrishnan. He's got as we speak, another wide being bowled. Followed by Rajdeep, who's got 176. Highest score of 70. And 2 back-to-back wide. Not the umpire Sherlock there. No hesitation whatsoever. He's coming back to Rajdeep. He's had a very good eventful tournament. 176 runs. 70 is highest. He's taken his team into the finals. Another single there towards mid-on. Driven very handsomely. Beats that field at short cover. The ball is racing away. They're pushing for the second. They're pushing for the second. It's a very, very good throw. The bowler on that occasion failing to collect and disturb the timber. Probably a let off. This is a slice of luck that NAPESCO needs in a crunch game as big as this one. Can that go against the fielding side? Can it favor NAPESCO? Can they make the most out of an opportunity that has gone begging? I've loved the intent. They're showing a good fight back spirit. NAPESCO, they want to fight back. They do realize that this target is very much gettable, very much achievable. In spite of being losing 4 wickets, they still need not much. On the other hand, HEISCO will have to bowl very, very well to keep NAPESCO quiet and keep their winning streak going to clinch that prized trophy. DET-TRONICS Kuwait Cup 2023. It's the second edition, mind you. The first edition was sponsored by Almir, and To make things even better, Almir went on to win that tournament, beating KOC in the inaugural edition. This is the edition 2. Two new teams making it to the final for the first time. NAPESCO playing their first final, so is HEISCO playing their first final. So there's excitement all around. In the meanwhile, we'll take a short drinks break. The power play is done and dusted. 6 overs gone by. 35. But the big problem lies those wickets column. 4 wickets down there. 2 run-outs especially. But on the other hand, NAPESCO showing a fight back intent, trying to pull back things. It's pretty hot here in Kuwait right now. All those viewers are watching globally. It's 44, 43 degrees Celsius. Certainly very challenging, not an impossible place to be. But the venue here at the KOC ground is a spectacle that everyone would love, not just being here, probably viewing, playing. Good start there. Play resumes. Drinks breaks is done and dusted. Manoj Kumar with ball in hand. He's there in the middle to take control. Bowling his first over. The first ball is gone by. Beautifully bowled there. The left arm spinner taking control. Again, I'm surprised, very much surprised. An outside edge and there's no slip in place. And what really surprises me, especially the kind of control, high arm action, very good. It's very much Aksar Patel like. He's trying to play across the line. The umpire nods his head, and yes, the dreaded finger. Much to the disappointment of Ahmed. He'll have to walk back. All of a sudden, things really crumbling. The NAPESCO batting order is just falling apart. And the pressure really getting the better of NAPESCO. Especially the way they started, very, very shakily, courtesy those run-outs initially up front. It's not been a very encouraging sign right here at the KOC cricket ground. Almost half the side has been sent. Will NAPESCO pose a case and try and put a fight back? We'll want to see that fight back. Beautifully bowled, well within the stumps. I would like to see a forward short leg and probably a slip in place, because now we are into the lower middle order. The top order has been demolished here. Man, the highest go. He's hit this one straight. Is it going down the throat? The fielder converging. He looked, and he just kept looking on till he found the ball lying on the floor. Quickly, he picks it up and throws it. Would have been 6 down. A bit of relief. The bowler will not be very happy because he set the field and he's bowling according to the field. And this one went straight. What I'm really loving is that the action, the bowling action is pretty impressive. For all the updates, if you want to watch the scorecard live, you can go to the Cricket Club's app as well. So it's there, as well as the Kuwait Cricket Club app, the KCC app. You'll find the live updates and all these as well. NAPESCO. There's another spinner. There's another spinner. Another one biting the dust. The off stump being rattled. Playing across the line. Giri there on this occasion, who's found himself guilty of playing across the line and losing his off stump. It has not been a very good outing here for NAPESCO. Very, very poor display, especially when it comes to the batting. They've done excellent. They've done very well with the bowling. They've done very well with their fielding. What they've done is something they'll be very, very proud of in the first half. We will wait and watch the second half, which has been completely unpleasant. Six down, 38. Avinash Jadhav has walked in. And he's been cleaned up straight away, trying to play across the line. Kiran Pandya will be on a hat-trick. Avinash Jadhav punches his bat. Rather, he failed to get bat to ball. This is not very, very good. He's looking pretty much one-way traffic at the moment. NAPESCO 38 for 7. The entry and exit was as quick as you would see. Avinash just walked in. He failed to get back to ball and he straight away bat. All of a sudden we see fielders converging from every corner. It's more like a test match field now. You'll feel it's not an India-West Indies test match here, but rather high score, building and piling up the pressure. NAPESCO have really succumbed to the pressure, not responding well enough. Beautifully floated, extra cover drive. There is cushion. At the moment, NAPESCO batters are finding fielders wherever they're hitting the ball. And that's not good news. Beautifully floated again, full toss. Poor delivery though. I wonder what the bowler was thinking. Hands on head, hands on hips. The mindset here at the moment with NAPESCO is so defensive that every ball the HEISCO bowlers are expecting a wicket. And that's really not good signs. We want to see a fight. NAPESCO and put up a fight. Counter-attack the HEISCO bowlers. Looks very unlikely though. 7 down, 40. The off stump. Probably just brushed the top of the off stump. But nonetheless, it's still a wicket. Number 8 down. Manoj Kumar is picked up 2 for 3. It's been in spite of the catch being dropped there at deep mid wicket, Manoj Kumar has come back very, very strongly. There's a little contest going on between Manoj Kumar and Kiran Pandya because both of them are actually. He's on top of his game. Probably that is height. Rightly nods the match official Sherlock there. Left arm spinner is best. Jersey number 12. High arm action is flow. He's finding it hard to believe how they really missed the stumps. Probably it's the length. To it. This has been a mixed bag fielding effort here from the HEISCO fielders. There have been a couple of catches been flawed. Apart from that, their way. Slightly fuller down the ground. There's plenty of vacant spaces there. Good throw, excellent throw again. This time the bowler again failed to get his hands behind that throw. Both these spinners are bowling in tandem, the left arm spinner. In a span of 21 balls, they picked up 4 wickets. Very, very quickly. The runs have really been hard to come by on this occasion. Probably it missed the bat, it missed the wicket-keeper's gloves. Will it be called a byes? We'll have to wait and watch. So did he get some bat? Looks like he's caught short of his crease in middle of everything. And something completely out of the box that has happened. As we are trying and figuring out whether it was a bye, it was off the bat. In the end, the batsman has found himself short of his crease. Another very, very poor piece of running from the NAPESCO batters. The error in judgment has been beyond and beyond imagination. Probably we are heading for an early finish. It's just 1 wicket away from this final. HEISCO will be celebrating already. On the other hand, Kiran Pandya, he's picked up 3. In search and looking for a 4-4. Babu there on this occasion very, very quickly. Gets himself on strike. It's very much Varun Chakraborty like. Wristy. Comes along with a lot of mystery as well. You can see there. They're finding it very hard, the bowlers, I beg your pardon, the batters, to pick both. He floats this one, it bounces up and well over the stumps. He is distraught, in disbelief. On the other hand, you'll find his counterpart. The left arm spinner. He's been caught straight plumb in front, and that's the end of this game. No denying the fact that HEISCO have been unbeaten in this tournament, have shown how good they are, not just in terms of their batting unit, but their bowling unit, even more special, even more clinical in terms of batting order. They have clean swept NAPESCO. It's a comprehensive victory. They set a target of 120 and probably NAPESCO has won this very, very handsomely. Beg your pardon, HEISCO has won this very, very handsomely. The second edition of the DET-TRONICS Kuwait Cup 2023 goes HEISCO way. We'll just quickly run you through the scorecard. There's nothing much left in the scorecard with no batting contributions, but Manoj Kumar, who's picked up the presentation ceremony,
पोजीशन ले लो फटाफट बस बापू बाबू एक ही ले
ना iPhone राधी रागने से
मला पहिल्यांदा बक्षीस
Hello, hello. Clear? Hello. Now it's clear? Hello. So good evening and warm welcome to the final presentation of Kuwait DET-TRONICS Cup, which was sponsored by DET-TRONICS Limited. As you all know, this summer league of KOC cricket tournament called Kuwait DET-TRONICS Cup was commenced in first week of June, and finally today we are concluding not only this tournament, but we are putting our curtains down for this season, and hopefully inshallah we'll start our new season as soon as the weather gets better. Now it is my great honor and absolute pleasure to welcome, to have Mr. Shahin Envi, Regional Sales Director, DET-TRONICS Limited, Mr. Deepak Kishore, Regional Sales Manager for Kuwait DET-TRONICS Limited, Mr. Ilyas Ahmad Ali, Operations Manager for Almir, Mr. Deepak Chandra, Sales Engineer for Almir. On behalf of KOC Cricket Committee, I would like to welcome you all and thank you for being here and gracing this occasion with your presence. So now, first I would like to congratulate both the teams for making it to the final tournament. And it was a worthy final match. It was a nail-biting competition, but in the end, it was HEISCO which could cross the line of winning, and they emerged as a champion for the first time ever. So So as you all know, KOC cricket tournament is being considered one of the premier tournaments in the Kuwait, and it is solely for the oil and gas companies and their employees, which is organized by the KOC Cricket Committee. And today we have Mr. Fahad Mastaki, the chairman of KOC Cricket Committee with us. Mr. Anil Kumar, unfortunately he is not here, he is out of station. He is General Secretary for the KOC Cricket Committee. And other KOC committee members, which includes Mr. Mukesh Mohammed, Mr. Rajiv Sachwani, Mr. Ajay Sharma, and Mr. Chirag Gandukia. So they have put a tremendous effort to successfully organize this tournament. I would like to thank KOC Community Services team and Kuwait Cricket Council KC for their extensive support to making this tournament successful. And important, I would like to thank DET-TRONICS Limited, their management, for sponsoring this tournament, and without their support, this tournament would not have been possible. Now it is condemned further, and this relation will continue further, and hopefully we'll see them again next year in a similar event. Inshallah. So now it's a time to applaud and appreciate some of the great performances of the tournament. So first of all, we will start and scorers. So I'd like to request umpires and scorers to come forward and accept their medallions. Now I'll request Chairman of KOC Cricket Committee, Mr. Fahad Bastaki, to give us a small speech to grace this occasion. Mr. Fahad Bastaki.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you everyone for coming along today. Alhamdulillah, at the end of July, the weather is still playable. You can play at night. Congratulations for the both teams for reaching for the final for the first time in the all sector tournament. Hard luck NAPESCO. You bowled very good, restricting them below 120, but I think their bowling was very up to mark and straight to the stumps. So hard luck NAPESCO and congrats. Our big thanks goes to our sponsors. Without the sponsorship, we couldn't do this tournament. And we have to thank KC for the umpires and scorer. Thank you very much. And that's it from my side. And our next tournament, inshallah, we're gonna have, starting from September, we're gonna have a break for 1 month. Then
Now I request Mr. Shahin Anwi to share in attending this event his experience. Mr. Shahin.
First of all, congratulations to the winners and congratulations to NAPESCO also. I think good try there. I wanted to express here, and it's not only the players, the interest, the families, the kids. It's all we say, like cricket brings everybody together here. So it's good to see, and again the effort could actually. So it was great to be part of this event, to sponsor this event. As he said, actually, we'll also try our best actually to be part of such tournaments in the coming years also. Thanks.
Now it's a time for the award ceremony. First award is Man of the Match award. Man of the Match award from Mr. Next award is the best batsman for the tournament. So all awards are decided by KC authorities, and it goes to Vinod Puxgal. Mr. Vidya will present him this batsman award. Next award is best bowler. It goes to Manoj Kumar. Next award is best fielder. It goes to Shrey Vyas of Heston, who has got 8 dismissal. So I would request someone to accept this award on his behalf. Please, someone come forward. Mr. Kiran will receive it. Next award is Man of the Series, Player of the Tournament. It goes to Radha Krishna of NAPESCO. Now I request the captain for NAPESCO to come forward, Kishore, and say a few words and call the player one by one.
First, on behalf of our players, I would like to thank KOC committee, Almir and DET-TRONICS management for conducting this extraordinary tournament, and also our NAPESCO management for allowing us to play here in this tournament. Actually, we feel it's a great achievement entering into finals in our second tournament itself. Today the last is unfortunate. The HEISCO was excellent in this entire tournament. They are unbeaten so far. We lost early wickets in the first 5 overs. So we will come back stronger in the next tournament. Mr. Raju. Mr. Narasimha. Mr. Azad. Mr. Mohan. Mr. Ismail. Mr. Anish. Mr. Joel. Mr. Avinash. Mr. Radhakrishnan.
Managing Director for DET-TRONICS Limited, Mrs. Lu Wang. She was supposed to attend this event, but because of prior commitment, she could not make it today. So, Mr. Shahid and me. Request the winning captain of HEISCO to come forward. What was the game plan for today's match? Close scoring match.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to thank the cricket committee for giving us a chance. Thank you to HEISCO. And thank you for the players, supporting staff, and our mentor. Very good game. Congratulations to NAPESCO team as well. They put a very good show. It's like on given days, team lose or win, it's fine. But the true sportsmanship both the teams displayed was very good. Today, you were better. That's all. No matter. Next time you will be better, then you will win. So it's fine. Thank you so much for coming here, and thank you.
I'd like to request Mr. Amir to call the players one by one for the to accept the medallions.
Mr. Chirag. Chirag! Mr. Chirag. Chirag. Mr. Mehul. Mehul. Balaji. Jadeja bhai. Manoj. Ajit Patel. Kiran Pandya. East Coast game changer. Kiran Patel. SK.
You're new here. Kutub Minar.
Taj. John. Sayyid. Gracias. मस्त रे
NAPESCO, Mr. Kishore to come forward and receive the trophy for the runner-up from Mr. Iqbal Gurika.
आता तक फोटो
खाली बसा
पिक्चर दिख रही नहीं पिक्चर
This time, champions to win the trophy. So I request winning captain, Mr. Boy. Congratulations to the team HEISCO.
असल मेरे ग्रुप में
जाने दे
I request all the players to gather here. All should gather here for the group photo. With the management and our sponsors.
Thank you. Please, please, mentors. अभी भैया आ जाओ यार चलो thanks to Red Bull for energy yeah yes yes sir
All players are requested to collect their kits post presentation. Now all players are requested to gather for a group photo with the management and KOC Cricket Committee.
تعال حياك مني قدام ورانا
Last, we would like to thank Red Bull Company for the sponsorship in this final event.
Captains also.
Captain.
Two captains.
Good plan, NAPESCO. We are officially concluding this presentation. Yes! Just everyone.